Yo, 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 what is up, man? It's your boy Damn D POV, man. We got another Katt Williams talking about a lot of different things. He's talking about celebrities, he's talking about being blackballed, he's talking about finding God, and he's talking about the industry again. So no, this is not the same interview that he did with Shannon Sharpe. This is him just talking his talk by himself. Let's get it.
Understand this part, if you will. This is when God said, don't eat pork, right? To the people that he was talking to, right? He was not making a culinary statement. I don't have time to, because you're not advanced as a civilization enough to know that if you didn't cook this thoroughly, you are all going to get salmonella poisoning and everyone's going to die that eats this undercooked pork. So now God can't give you a lesson that you're all going to know 5,000 years later. He just tells you, hey, don't eat that. Oh, but it smells good. It's great. Don't eat it. And because they didn't, they were able to preserve their society when others were dying. It's just that simple. That was the base of the do not eat pork. Yeah. And so once you understand, what's more troublesome is we want to believe that this personal guy, this guy we're looking at, this guy talks to God, but we don't believe he ain't cheating on the first lady. Like, make it make sense. You don't believe he talking to his wife. You don't believe that communication is 100, but you believe God is channeling through him. What has he said that made you believe that? We demand evidence for so much, but we allow things that are so important to be swept under the rug. So paying teachers don't matter. So now everybody in the whole country make more than the teachers, and we know it, and we all change it, and we cool with it, and we still putting our babies in. A pandemic had to come for us to see we teachers. Now we see what the teacher was talking about to him. He do talk too much, just like she said. They told us that the lottery system was for them, and people been winning $500 million since we can remember. We don't remember nobody's school getting upgraded, not one time, nowhere in the country. But these are the type of conversations Katt Williams has in his projects, and you know, it takes it. So we try to bring it out.
Fucking best, man. All that shit. I used to run to that shit. Maybe something you not, you know what I'm saying?
People in our demographic weren't supposed to make it to 25. So, you know, based upon that, I'm on my second, third life already. You know what I mean? By those standards.
That is a fact.
The whole thing is, I was 35 on Wildin' Out. Let that sink in. Underdig? I came in it when I came in it. Everybody was already famous, but I had seen so many great examples that I knew what it could be. You know what I mean? So back to your initial question, like who was inspiring me? I was inspired by comedy. I was watching The Life of Brian. I thought Barney Fife was a comedian. I was watching things that made me laugh. I appreciated the genre, and I didn't have to filter on what the funny was. So it was everything that came down that lane, because that was the lane I was going to be performing, and I was just fortunate that God made this way for me. And you know,
yo,
they say you can't, but I give you. Go ahead.
Let me ask you something. Have you ever met rest in peace DMX? And what was he like to you when you how inspirational was his music to you in your career and just life?
Well, I always had a whole relationship with music itself. So as somebody who had left home early when you had a Walkman, I was married to the fact that I could put those headphones on and be somewhere other than where I actually was. And music has been that my whole life. I met Prince when I was 12 years old and continued to know him all through my life. So musically, I was always on different things than most people. I was listening to Pearl Jam and LL Cool J. I thought Rakim was the greatest rapper that could have ever been created, just because I have been following. I thought that he had presented something that couldn't even be topped by himself. And maybe even that was right, but what was presented in hip-hop at that time was so pure, and so the only voice you weren't hearing, and hip-hop gave you that from everybody's vantage point. And we watched it go from when the rapper was the softest dude in the club to where now the rapper got his own bodies. You follow what I'm saying? And the evolution of that in hip-hop, just as real as how fun the ride has been. That's what people forget is real is not a filter. Full makeovers is not making over the part of themselves that is the issue. You know what I mean? Yeah.
That's right. That's real shit. That's deep shit, though.
But everything I know, I owe that to black women. You know what I mean? Black women are the essence of this creation, and that's why it endures. That's why it's special at all. Is because of that.
So the black women. So you're not. I can see Katt Williams with a white girl.
No, you couldn't, and you haven't ever. You should. It's not because I can't, and it's not because he ain't a patriot, right? You couldn't have been a Bucks fan this whole time just waiting on Tom Brady. That's just evidence his body of work. LeBron has been a champion everywhere he went. Now he went somewhere and became a champion. And the reason they hate on the man is because they taught us you got to go through this college system and you got to learn these fundamentals for 4 years for free, and then you can go be rich. And yet the Kobe and Lil LeBron.
You got to let motherfucker pimp you. Hopefully you don't break your fucking kneecap while them sitting. And if you break your kneecap and you become a martyr, they'll sell your jerseys for the end of fucking time, and you won't make $1, huh?
It works for who it works for, but everything's not always the answer all the time. At the time, they were saying that they weren't making millions and millions of dollars off of each jersey. Things change, and as they change financially, they have to change that in the rules to reflect the people. The teacher ain't coming in for free, and nor is the administrator. How can I accidentally get an injury and now I can't learn nothing? But even in the high leagues like the NFL, they don't have no problem with you getting CT and going out there and shooting some people and losing your life, and they know you got a full-fledged brain injury, and they know because they've been treating you the whole time and sat your loopy self on the bench and said, hey, you need to take some time off, and that's how you got in the strip club in the first place. And now, you see what I'm saying?
That CTE, that shit real as fuck.
Your brain is real as fuck, so any brain injury is real as fuck. You know what I'm saying? If you a basketball player,
you know my brother, my right hand man, he played football forever.
But no, your body
my
don't
brother
work like that.
He played football.
That's him freezing again.
Nah, that's not me. I mean, we both talking. I said, my brother, my right hand man, Rich, he played football for like 15 years. Sometimes the niggas fast to where I think he might want to do something to me or something. And I swear to God, I'm like, yo, bro, it's CTE. Like, you need to stop because you looking like you're about to throw me out this movie on the highway. Like, you got to chill, B.
No, but see, the brain don't operate like that. The brain has been hit, defense, own it. And then now you saying, okay, that's over now, turn that off. Your brain don't work like that. You don't have no real power. That's why you can't afford to play with things you can't fix.
That is a fact. That is a fact.
You can't be counting on a person that got paid if you okay sometimes. That's all I'm saying.
Shout out Jack Thriller, DJ Infamous is in this motherfucker. You know, we got a lot of legends in this motherfucker tonight. You know, Cat.
Over. We don't win versus time. Like, you know what I'm saying? You really not taking advantage of me situation.
No. Listen, yo, Cat, I love you, my brother. Yo, Cat, I never said we went over this time. Yo, Cat, I owe you a dinner, man. I owe you a fucking dinner. I obviously can't afford to get anything else.
Like I told Puffy, I don't let men take me out, sir. I'm good. I'll do no dinner.
Yo, Cat, I love you, brother. I thank you for everything. Thank you for coming on the big show, man. I appreciate you, my brother. I love you, man. Thank you so much, Cat, man. Peace.